Today I'm gonna address the subject of petrified wood. As you know, I am the administrator of the Facebook group Mountains Are Melted Brick Buildings, and I often get the question, and some people say, what about petrified wood? It's a petrified tree. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I think about it and what I think it is. So let's get into it. As you can see, this is petrified wood forest, they say. It looks like wood, you know. It looks like wood, but looks like all chipped wood, you know. As this, I don't know who cuts his wood and doesn't bring it with it, you know. He just left the wood that he just cut there for millions of years for it to get petrified. I don't think so. And so that it doesn't really make sense to me, because if it's really wood, that is biological material or biological being in nature, it has to petrify and putrefy and go back to dust or get eaten by insects or animals, you know. This is what I learned about biological material, and trees are not, you know. A rock is a rock, a tree is a tree, like any a cat's a cat, and it's not a dog. That's, for me, doesn't make sense, you know. You can see all these nicely cut. You see, oh, the tree fell and broke into all these pieces. There's one there, back there too. One here, one there, one here, another one here. All laid down, all cut precisely. You see? Oh yeah, there's a tree bark. Gonna show you later. Again, the tree fell down and broke like this. It's a little weird. And every time you see them, look, it's broken. Again, in pieces, like someone has just cut and didn't bring them with them, you know. It's just weird. You see, and all of these, they all got a similar color, you know. Crystallized, burnt. And if it's a tree, how does it petrified like this with heat? Because if it's a tree, okay, the heat starts from outside in with trees, and so the outside is dried, and it loses all its moisture, you know. The outside is drying, but inside is still wet. So the outside must burn because it's too hot for it to handle, and you don't see any type of like this. See? It's the same thing. For me, it looks like a tree. Yeah. I agree with that. But who said that it was, you know? The first geologists in the 1800s They just found that and said, oh, it looks like a tree, must be a tree. Or they knew and they invented another narrative. These narrative pushers. But as I was saying, I don't think that these are actually trees. You see all around it, everything else is like melted. See? So this is at the same place. See, there's kind of blocks around. What I meant is like, I think that these trees, petrified trees, are actually what I want to say. Look, I bring a picture of this. The color reminds me of bricks, you know. See, it's the same type of color. And what I will show you is what I think it is. I think this or these, they were actually columns. You see that? You see they have columns and blocks, just like in the Petrified National Forest. They have blocks and columns. But I've made some pictures. You can see how they fell. I don't know how they fell like that and cut into perfect, like almost the same size. But when you look at this, a column that fell, you can see it's almost the same structure, the same type of. You even see this one is bigger, this one is smaller. Look, this one's bigger, this one is smaller. For me, it's the same thing. And you even see here another one that fell. If this one had fell, it will look exactly like this. But these are even more cooked before because they are now crystal. And the only way you get crystalline structure is with heat and pressure. And maybe these are not cooked at all, you know? But these are. I've got another example here, one that I found, and maybe I'll do this one first. You see, there are two types of these petrified wood. There are the one that are smoother, like this, you know, almost round. And you have these one that looks more like tree bark. But look at this one here. You know, the chunks have fallen off because they were too cooked. But this has still retained its form, and it's exactly like these columns. You can even see in these columns made of marble, but I think they're all made of bricks that were cooked together. It's kind of I have the same pattern. So to me, it's another evidence that these petrified wood are actually columns. These narrative pushers, they just found this and said, oh no, it's just wood. They couldn't be columns here because there was no civilization. But again, they're still lying. And another, they pushed, I don't know if anybody knows, that the moon rock, the supposed moon rock, was actually proven that it was petrified wood. Another pushing the narrative that moon rocks are not real, but petrified wood is. It just makes. And this one, this is the killer for me. I found some petrified wood that still has these holes in the middle, just like these columns. See, all the columns. This one has been, let this look, it's on the side like this one. I think I had another one. No, not this, sorry. See, right in the middle have these holes for the column to stay. But these just fell off and they weren't heated enough to close the aperture, so you can still see these holes. And you see the texture, it's not like the other one I just showed you, because this was probably a smooth column like this. You see, you got both types here. And as you can see, look around here, there's this kind of stucco on top of these, because these were made all of bricks and covered with a stucco of, I don't know what you want, marble or others. But this makes what I showed earlier like this. You see? It's like this is the stucco and this was all cooked. Again, all in a row like this. And look, this is what tree when it burns does. It's all crackle and thing, but they're all smooth like columns. No burnt mark. And another thing, this they put the small pieces of, but this, you see how it cracked here? Is they say, oh, it's the root system. Who said that this was the root one part? Probably, for me, I think that this was the top of the column. Oh, what did I do? This was the top of the column, just like this. And see how it flares out like this, just like this one, and it's about the same size. See? Another evidence that this might be a column. You see here. You see all around pieces of columns here, pieces of columns. Show you like this, pieces everywhere lying around. You see? That's what it reminds me when I see this. It doesn't remind me of wood, not because it looks like wood. No, just saw brick lines. I didn't see that. Look at this. Look at this. Straight brick lines in it. Never noticed that. Again, look. For me, it's the same thing, because I know what meltology is. Again, look. Another column that fell. just like the trees. See? Look the same, but just cooked more, crystallized. And look at this one, it's almost at the other point, but not enough. Eat in this place. Again. Look, another piece. Where was that picture? Look. That's what I see. That these places and all around you can see. Look at this. This was all melted. Look at this place. Look, there's even a face still left on the structure. Again, look, all of this. Yeah, how it fell. It fell on it, another structure. I think I've got. Look. These were like the walls back there. Look. Here. Oh, I cannot move. Look, it fell on another structure, just like this. See this? Look. That's why I say that these are actually columns. I say even back there, look, columns, columns. So I never seen a half petrified tree and a half still piece of wood. Never. I'd like to see it. It's always all. You see, if you this is, you will never call this petrified wood because it's still attached. But look, still it looks like columns. Okay, for here, all smooth, just melted. Look, the same part flaring off. It's like a rock. But these are columns. These are columns. You see, some are larger than others, some are closer. It's the color. Again, we'll just go around in another turn. Look at this place. If it was melted more, it will look just like this place. See? This thing could be the thing back there. Or this place. Look at all the structure that fell down. This is what we see in mythology. So people, each time now, and you're gonna mention petrified trees, I'm gonna refer to you this video just so you can see that they look like columns, just like columns. So, oh, this piece, look, probably this is still wood and I can still burn this with fire because it's still wood. But these are rocks now and were never wood because they were all made of bricks, red bricks, just like this. I didn't bring any. Look, this column still bricks with the covering. I didn't put any brick columns, but you can see in here. You can see these columns. See, they say that they're all made of one piece of granite or marble, but you can see here that they are actually bricks, like this, under the covering, the soft covering of stucco or concrete. So I'll let you think about this. Go make your own research. Go try to find some piece of petrified wood that is half wood, half stone, so we can see that okay, it's real, because I've never seen it, and I've never seen anything organic turn to stone either, unless there's a Medusa running around, which I don't think it exists. But that was my video. I hope you liked it. It was a fast one. Didn't prepare much, but I found this really interesting, that this is exactly the same. Let's see. And I don't know why would a wood cutter cut all this wood and just leave it there and nobody came and took it. Because if I cut some wood, I bring it back. So thanks everyone, and see you on the next one.